All right, we have a question here that I want us to solve together. It's under angles of 45, 60, and 30 degrees. Okay, we want to look at tan, sine, and cos of angle 60. I have made a video where I talk about the angles of 45 degree, angles of 45 degree. So do well to check our videos, other videos, to watch them too. But right now, let's take a look at tan, sine, and cosine of angle 60 degree. Watch me. We are just proving, just to prove right now. Then thereafter we take some examples. Okay. To get the tan, sine, and cosine of angle 60, let's first draw an equilateral triangle. Let us draw an equilateral triangle. Let me use this equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral or equilateral triangle. Okay, so let me name it to be A, B, C, no matter whichever letters you like to use. Now, for an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. Also, the angles are equal. That shows here will be 60. Here is 60. Here will also be 60 degree. Okay. But if I divide this equilateral triangle into two, so that here will become my right angle, here will become my right angle. If here is 60, here is 60, here will be 62. Here, I'm saying that here will be 62, all right? But the half of that will be 30 degree. Okay, so the half of that will be 30 degree. So that here will also be 30 degree. If we want to write it, 30 degree. Okay, so if here is 2, here is 2, BC will also be 2. BC will also be 2. But since I've divided my equilateral triangle into two, so that I have two separate right angle triangles, therefore here will be 1. Here will be 1. So that 1 plus 1 will give me 2. Okay. Now, how do we get my length A? Let's say here is A. Okay. Here is A. How do I get my length E? Let me call this one M or D. Let me use M as a midpoint. So how do I get my length AM? So let's use Pythagoras theorem as well. I'll remind you, you watched my previous video. I've talked about little about Pythagoras theorem. Now Pythagoras theorem will state that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. Okay, so now if that is the case, let's apply that knowledge of Pythagoras theorem here. To apply that knowledge, I'll pick this angle in triangle ABM. That is it, triangle ABM. I will have angle 60 here, I will have angle 30 here, right? Don't forget, we are focusing on angle 60 for this video. So we are looking at right angle triangle ABM. So for angle ABM, what will be my hypotenuse side is 2. That is AB, because the side, this is the right angle, right? The opposite side of the right angle is the hypotenuse. So if that is the case, I will have 2 to be my hypotenuse. And And Pythagoras theorem demand that we square the hypotenuse, so that we now say the, that square of that hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. So what are the two other sides of this hypotenuse now? The two other side is 1 and this place which is not given, and that is what we are looking for, length AM. So I have 1 square plus length EM square. Okay, then EM square. Let me dig out my board so that we'll be able to contain what we want to do. Okay, right now we have here to be 4. 2 raised to the power 2 is 4 equals to 2 raised to the power 1 is 1 plus this still remain as EM square. Now let's put the unknown one side, the known one side. When I bring this one here, it will give us what? It will become a minus, all right? So we have 4 minus 1 equals to length EM and EM squared. The next thing is to take the square root of both sides. When you take square root of both sides, so that we have, because here will become 3. Now take square root of both sides, we have if here is 3, we still have EM square, right? And take square root of both sides, so that I have 3 here. I take square root of both sides, then EM square. So that this square will cancel this square. We'll be left with length EM equal to root 3. Okay, so definitely here is root 3. Now we'll be making use of this diagram right now, this figure, to get our tan, sine, and cosine of angle 60. Don't forget, we are focusing on angle 60 degree for this video. Now, having gotten that, let's check now tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree, tan is opposite over adjacent. Do you remember SOHCAHTOA? Let me write it here. Do you remember SOHCAHTOA? SOHCAHTOA. Here is sine, here is cos, and here is tan. Telling us that sine is opposite of our hypotenuse, cos is adjacent of our hypotenuse, tan is what? Opposite of adjacent. So for tan now, tan 60 is opposite over tan 60 now, the opposite is root 3 over what? Adjacent. So I have root 3 over adjacent. Adjacent is 1, which is root 3. So sine 60 degree equals to root 3. Do you understand? Now, let's go to sine now. Sine 60 degree. Sine 60 degree, let's move on. We have sine has to do with opposite over hypotenuse. So I have opposite sides of this side. What is this? Root 3. The hypotenuse is 2, alright? Hypotenuse is 2 in this one. So that is for angle 60. For sine 60. Now for cos 60 degree, cos 60 degree also will give us, cos 60 degree will be, since cos is adjacent over what? The hypotenuse. Adjacent over the hypotenuse. So we'll have What's the adjacent side of 60? Adjacent side of 60 is 1. What is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is 2. So cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse 1 over 2. 1 over 2. That is just it. All right. I want to believe you have learned something in this. Yes, we can go ahead and let's go ahead and look for that angle 30 once and for all. Yes, what of tan sine of 30 degree? So let's go. Tan 30 degree. Tan is tan is opposite over adjacent. For this 30 degree, the opposite is 1. The adjacent is root 3. Root 3. Okay. So tan 30 degree is 1 over root 3. What of sine 30 degree? Sine 30 degree is 30 is sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is 1. The hypotenuse is 2. So sine 6 sine 30 degree equals to half. Yes, 1 over 2. The last one is cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So what is my adjacent side? My adjacent side of angle 30. Either use this side or this side. Okay. So angle 30, the adjacent side is 3. Then the hypotenuse is 2. So I have it to be root 3 over 2. So tan 30 degree is 1 over root 3. Sin 30 degree is half 1 over 2. Cos 30 degree is root 3 over 2. Thank you so much for watching. Do well to share this video and make your comment. Like, comment, and share. God bless you. Bye.